It was a couple months ago where a guy got on social media and proudly proclaimed that the black people should be fighting back against those evil whites, but he wanted other people to do the work for him first. That way he could just sit behind them from a distance and say, hey, I'm a part of this too, because that is what a lot of people online like to do. They like to pretend like they're fighting for the revolution, but they just want to sit on their hands and knees with their mouth open, waiting for that revolutionary to get in their mouth just so that they can say they participated in any way, shape, or form. And as you are well aware, it's kind of been a recurring theme every so often where we have somebody who doesn't really care about their finances, their money, their job security, any of that, and they get on social media and they say and do something very bombastic, it goes viral, and then all of a sudden, surprise, surprise, you lose your job. Well, we're combining those two things into one because Big Back over here decided they were going to get on social media and lament their frustrations about that old crusty white man. And they didn't do it by just saying, hey, I hate certain things in this country. I hate how certain things operate in this country. I don't like how things are run in this country, you know, like most people do when they're disgruntled about anything. They instead decide to go the route of saying this.
And my question for y'all is, why aren't we blowing shit up how they used to blow our shit up, blow up our communities? Why aren't we flooding shit how they used to flood our fucking community? Huh? Why aren't we out here making their life harder just like they trying to be out here making our lives harder? And I don't want to hear none of that, oh, we not built like that, we just don't have it in our hearts. Fuck that. They don't care about us and they never cared about us. And y'all trying to sit over here on some peace and love shit. Fuck that. Peace and love, peace and love. Where the fuck has that gotten us, bro? 400 plus years and y'all niggas ain't tired yet? Y'all niggas ain't angry yet? I'm pissed. I'm mad. These niggas been had it out for us for decades. Ages, bro. 400 plus years. And ain't shit changed. I don't give a fuck if they let us fucking slap on a fucking badge and work for these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. The shit is still the same. And this whole Joey Swole situation should really open y'all motherfucking eyes. And it really shouldn't have, because y'all eyes should have been open. But a lot of y'all still sleep. I am so tired. I'm just tired and I'm angry. They've been we've been building ourselves up, building ourselves up, and they just been tearing us down. This shit is so frustrating. And it's so frustrating because I'm around a group of motherfuckers and I'm around a fucking generation who don't take shit seriously and who just don't fucking give a fuck no more, bro. Niggas don't give a fuck and they fucking
And you can imagine that went viral, where anyone who wants to just say anything out loud doesn't want it to go viral. And of course, when pussies are pussified, they're going to start pussifying in ways that don't really make any sense once you feel as though you're now going viral for saying something stupid and they've privated their account. Why? Because pretending to be big and bad on social media has the consequence that I have laid out every single other time. When you want to sound like the future of society, when you want to sound like one of the leaders of the revolution, you got to be willing to stand behind it. And you, good buddy, were not willing to stand behind it because now you're starting to see the walls cave in.
You might want to look for a new job soon because I already emailed your company. Hope you aren't planning on clocking in tomorrow. Allied Universal in Boston, Massachusetts has been notified. Called for violence in your uniform, and I called your employer. So let's see who moves faster. If it was a white security guard talking about flooding black neighborhoods or blowing them up, it would make national news. Job gone, life ruined. But she says it in uniform on the clock. That's not justice. That's privilege. You're screaming oppression while carrying a badge on the clock, getting a paycheck. That's not resistance. That's called entitlement. And the fact that no one in her comments or around her batted an eye says it all. It's not even just what she said, it's how normal it's become to say it. If you flip the roles, it would be called radicalization. But when it's this, it gets a free pass. And to the people who are defending this, you're part of the problem now. You can cry about history and blame white people all you want. We're not apologizing for the past while you excuse violence today. We're fed up with your actions now.
And at time of me recording this, it is not known if you have lost your job or not yet, but I feel as though at some point it's going to come and your crash out is going to be very basic. You're probably going to accuse a bunch of racists as being the reason why you got fired.
but it's just so eye-opening because the lady who stitched me and trying to get me fired from my...
First off, you can't be in your work uniform and then implying violence against another group of people. You just can't do that. You can't incite it, imply it, say, we should probably do this, or why aren't we doing this? I understand you didn't say we should be, but you can't really say that kind of shit at work, dude. Say it in the comfort of your own home, yes, but don't be in your work uniform at your desk saying that stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory. Secondly, you went on to say all these undereducated or uneducated people, no dude, you're trying to talk about stuff that I'm not talking about slavery. I'm talking about stuff that did happen in the last 150 years. But that has nothing to do with me besides my skin color. You gonna blame me for my skin color? Do you not see what you're doing here? Why aren't we hurting people that look like them because of what other people that look like them did? Are you seeing what you're doing? You're implying that going out and hurting people and burning shit down because, hey, a white person's here, a white person owns this. You're implying that that's not only not wrong, but it's something that should be maybe tried. That has nothing to do with me or you, literally. You might say, oh, well, this guy's white, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I was the only white kid in my entire neighborhood until I was 7. The only white kid. And I did pay for it. Almost with my life because of my skin color. So would I wish racism on anyone? No, including white people. I wouldn't wish it on white people. Wouldn't wish it on black people. Wouldn't wish it on anyone. Maybe you should get with the program and understand that's how a normal person thinks.
When it is indeed your fault and your fault alone. Do you understand? People, listen to me. I might get on my knees, but you know what? My knees are sore right now, so I might not. I'm begging you. Can you actually give a damn about your job? There was a report that came out that a lot of people don't really have jobs right now. The employment rate is going up. And so people need to start valuing their jobs. I don't care where you work. I don't care if the social pressure of working at McDonald's has you embarrassed by your friends. I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care if you're a nurse, doctor, practitioner, lawyer. Don't matter. I want you to continue to make money because that is what makes the world go round. You making money, you could go on a vacation, you could pay your bills, you could buy some condoms, you could buy a dildo, you could buy pocket pussies, you could do whatever with money. Not everything, but some things in moderation. And I would hate to see y'all lose that because you value trying to be a hero on social media to nobody who gives a damn because you're all just sitting on your ass waiting for somebody else to do the work. That way you could say, ha ha ha, we're sick and tired. You didn't do shit. You just sat there waiting for somebody to bite the hand that feeds everybody. And so you could sit there and say, oh, well, now it's time to stand up. You motherfuckers really ain't about a revolution. It's some people who are, and we're not talking about those people. We're talking about the ones who probably get on their phones and just say, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. When are we going to do something? When are we going to do something about this? I'm just so sick of it all. When's everybody going to do? You're not going to do anything because it's better to just sit there and complain rather than actually do something that could get you in trouble anyway. And guess what? You go to jail for something like that, you're not really the smartest in the room. You're the dumbest who broadcasted what you wanted to happen and then did it. And as you go to jail and as you sit there for a year, 5, 10, the world's still shitty and we all still got the same problems in it. And I'm going to end this video like this. You can say whatever you want, whatever beliefs you got that in America with that free speech. But a job does not give a fuck about that, and they are going to worry about their bottom line before they give a damn about you. And so if you remember that, maybe you'll think twice before you hit post on social media. And if you think twice about it and you decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go write in a diary, that's better. But if you decide to hit post, don't be surprised when old social media comes knocking on your damn door. And no, it ain't got nothing to do with one side or the other because both sides say stupid shit and motherfuckers get fired for that dumbass shit. Why? Because a job values their money more than they value their employees. 10 times out of 10 can't prove me otherwise. So now I leave it in your hands. What do you think about this? Do you think Big Back deserves to be fired? Do you think they deserve a promotion? Do you think that society will change with a bunch of motherfuckers sitting on their asses complaining about the world? Or do you think a lot of motherfuckers are lazy, hoping that they could suck on dick from a distance, thinking that they'll be viewed as a hero in the story in any capacity? Let me know how you view all of this in the comments down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah! Goodbye.